remember a few weeks ago when we accidentally got a spoiler for Gwenpool Tier 4, and then we also saw Psylocke Tier 4? Well, Psylocke Tier 4 has come to pass, Gwenpool has not. However, it does give us information about the next update cycle and when we can expect things to start happening. Because due to data mines not being able to find a collector's vault in the game yet, the assumption is essentially with no collector's vault in the game, and with the fact that there's only 10 or 9 days left until the normal update cycle renews, as you can see from the Future Pass there having 9 days left on it. Usually when the Future Pass is about to expire with about 1 day left, they start dropping sneak peeks for the next update. But if that were the case, then we would already have the collector's vault information in the game, which means we're going to have an extra long update. We're going to have a 6-week update cycle rather than a 5-week update cycle, meaning that next week we're getting Gwenpool Tier 4. Now, I have a lot of things to talk about, but the first thing I want to cover is just how underwhelming Gwenpool may be. As a speed human female hero, yeah, you're probably like, where the hell is she going to fit? Now, here's the best case scenario. This is really what I want to talk about. This is the best case scenario for Gwenpool. As a speed female human hero, she fits into the category here where she would be competing with Luna or Black Widow. And the best case scenario, I believe, given that she's not going to have she's getting a brand new uniform, right? It's not going to be a seasonal uniform, thank God. So she's being released from her seasonal uniform hell. It's going to be a regular uniform. She's going to get Tier 4. She's going to get upgraded. Best case scenario, she becomes a competitor to Luna. And I say competitor to Luna because of the fact that Luna is so strong, so OP for ABL. And she just provides so much value, but she's locked behind this paywall uniform. So Gwenpool, if she could just come close to what Luna can do, because people can get, over 12 million with Luna, 13 million with a mighty rage. You don't even need a brilliant rage unless you're bad at the game like me. So if Gwenpool could just approximate some of those scores without necessarily challenging Luna for a uniform that is free to obtain, i.e. you buy it with crystals versus buying it with real money, I think that would be huge. Because keep in mind, Gwenpool doesn't have access to leadership. She doesn't have that ability unless they give it to Gwenpool. So she wouldn't have all of the same bonuses. She wouldn't take advantage of the full White Fox buff, etc., etc. But I think that's sort of the best case scenario for Gwenpool. I think the best case scenario is she becomes a free-to-play alternative to Luna, which I think it's time to have that in the game because Luna's already been in the game for over a year now, right? And she's by far the best. The second best option, by the way, after Luna is Spider-Gwen. And if you compare their scores, it's not even close, So if Luna's scoring 15 million with a Brilliant, or whatever, let's say Luna's scoring 13 million with a Mighty. If Gwenpool could score like 10, 11 million with a Mighty, right? She just has to be within a couple million points. I think that would be huge for players. I think that would be fantastic. That's what I think is the best case scenario. The second best case scenario is she already has an artifact. I thought she didn't have an artifact yet. Okay, her artifact sucks. So I was going to say, second best case scenario, they give her the immortality artifact and they make her a PvP character to go along with Deadpool. That's not going to happen anymore because that shit sucks. Ignore dodge and all attack. Yeah, that's just ass, bro. So I think at this point, the best case scenario has to be, she has to be an alternative to Luna. Otherwise, if they make her for PvP, she's just going to be terrible. Unless they give her some insane passives. Because she has, the guaranteed dodge is good. The penetration is good. 100% chance to penetrate. She penetrates everything except shield, which is very, very strong. And she has the heal, but she doesn't have any other weapons, right? She doesn't have any damage reduction. She does have additional pierce, which is pretty cool. Oh, that applies to Deadpool. Never mind. Oh, no, she does have additional pierce. Just 4% additional pierce and 25% chain hit. She has a lot of weapons for PvE, so I think if they made her for PvP, it would be a disaster. I think I think they would just screw it up. I actually forgot that she had such insane passives. That 100% chance to penetrate is nuts. If she was strong for PvP, that would be insane. Nobody has a 100% chance to penetrate not even Sentry, right? So yeah, that's kind of what I think is the best case scenario for Gwenpool, but we'll have to wait and see. I think for a lot of players, this is going to be a skip tier 4. I haven't even seen the tier 4, but I can already say that. Again, unless she's an alternative to Luna. I think if she's an alternative to Luna, she may be one of the most coveted tier 4s in the game because of how powerful Luna is, despite the fact that she's locked behind a paywall uniform. So I think the devs have a really good opportunity here to add a lot of value to a character that not that many people like, a character that's not that popular, and a character that has been largely ignored by the player base for a couple of years now. Again, they could screw it up, they could botch it, they could just release another Spider-Gwen, which it would be a waste in my opinion, but it is what it is. But yeah, I do think for a lot of other players and for players who already have Luna, that this update is basically just going to be a skip. So, okay, if this update is a skip, then what else can you look forward to? Well, we have the new, we've just seen, because they released it a couple of hours ago, the new token event. So we now are going to have 2 token events for every full update cycle. We already had the Deadpool Wolverine token event, which was amazing, where you could get, you know, Mega Tier 2 ticket, premium card, CTP chest. There was a 5-star artifact box and a 4-star artifact selector. It was really good. Really, really good. But there were no tier 3 materials, no tier 4 materials, no tier 2 materials, right? Now we're seeing the other event. So remember, they've split it into 2 different events. And this is, in my opinion, one of the biggest changes to Marvel Future Fight in recent memory and one of the best changes. This is going to be crazy. So this is the second token here that we're getting for this fun event, fun summer event. And if you take a look on the forums, they've already posted about this fun summer event. Now, presumably, this will happen every single update cycle. Every single update cycle, when we have downtime maintenance, there will be a token where you can exchange for a CTP or a P card or whatever. And then 2 weeks later or a week and a half later, whatever, they're going to drop these tokens. Now, they're going to be branded differently for sure. But as you can see here, you get 50 tokens per day, and the event lasts 7 days. So it's the exact same formula, right? 50 tokens, 7 days. You get 350 tokens or 300 tokens or whatever it is. Very easy events, right? Just clear dimension missions, world boss, craft, upgrade a comic card, whatever. And then look at the rewards here. So we have, whatever, gold, energy, bios. You can get emblem enhancement kits. That's new for the emblems if you want to buff those. You have the different book selectors. You have the Psylocke icon, which I know a lot of people are trying to get. So you can get that for free. And then look at this. You have X-Men growth material, which is presumably feathers and Emcron crystals. Tier 2 materials, which is presumably Chaos Norn Stones and Black Antimatter. Tier 3 growth material, you got Dimension Debris, Titan Component Packs, sorry, Dimension Dust, Titan Component Packs, and CCF, Cosmic Cube Fragments. And then Tier 4 growth material bundles. Now, we don't know what the amounts are. So I don't want to get too excited here, but this is pretty nice. And you get this absolutely for free. So you can choose one here. That costs $350. That's going to cost all your tokens. Or you could choose the icon and you can get something else. Or you can choose the tier 2. You basically can choose all of the other boxes besides the tier 4 one and still have tokens left over. So this is all just gravy, right? Because remember, the old events, it was just you got 700 tokens and you spent 650 of those tokens getting a P card or a CTP, and then that was it. And then you had 50 tokens left over to just nothing, to get like some uniform XP chips, and that was it. That was it. You couldn't get any materials. Now this is the second event. They've split it into 2, and they've basically doubled the rewards. This is insane. I real like even if it's like 100 Carbo, 100 Soul of the Faltine, 100 Life Seed, that's amazing. That's incredible. Because again, it's all 100% free. I already got my P card. I already got my CTP. You know, and that's not even going into the details on the value of the packs that they sell for people who want to spend money, because they upgraded the packs. I was still on vacation when it happened, so I couldn't show you guys, but I actually ended up buying the $50 pack because it's like 5,500 crystals and you get like 500 of these tokens, which allowed you to get both of the artifact chests. So like the value has just skyrocketed for these events, for these token events. Absolutely skyrocketed. I'm curious to see if they're going to sell these tokens, because if you look at the purchase limits, it seems like they will. I haven't seen if they are going to be selling them. There's going to be an artifact. Ooh, what's this? Artifact selector relay pack. Okay, I didn't plan to talk about this in the video, but let's just go ahead and look at this right now. I didn't look at this yet. Artifact selector relay pack. Okay, so you get a 3-star selector for $4. That's really good. And you get, oh, and you get Psylocke tokens for her uniform or for Luna's uniform. Then you get a 4-star one with another random 4-star for 20 bucks. Oh, wow. So this is not the cheapest way to get Psylocke's uniform or Luna's, but this is probably the most effective way because you get 2 4-star artifacts and a 3-star, and they're selectors, right? 2 out of 3 are selectors. And then the next step is $50. This is like a little too expensive here. You get a 5-star selector with some crystals. Like these are not bad. These are not badly priced because again, this is a free uniform with a little bit of extra left over. This is 2 free uniforms because this gets you Luna's, and then you can use the 10 free ones that they give you to get Psylocke's. So imagine that this is not actually 3,000 crystals. This is whatever, 5,000 crystals, right? Because that's 2 uniforms. So 5,000 crystals and a 5-star selector for 50. It's not bad at all, dog. It's not bad at all. Okay, interesting. Summer event pack. So they are selling these tokens. They are. Okay, so you can get these 400 tokens for $10 with 1,000 crystals and 10 summer tokens. Wow, what are these sales, bro? That's crazy. I never mind. I changed my mind. This is the cheapest. But what the hell? Yo, there are definitely people who already got Psylocke's uniform and are like, damn it, I should have waited. Now we know for the other seasonals, like for Halloween, for Christmas, and then next year for April Fools. These sales are insane, bro. These sales are insane. Like I was telling people, and I was myself, right? Oh, just get this chest because it gives you 10 tokens. Just buy that twice. This chest sucks ass, bro. I mean, to be honest, I didn't notice it had the Monsters Unleashed cards. That's actually not bad. There's a very low chance to get the Monsters Unleashed cards, but they are very rare. But yeah, this chest compared to this guarantees you 400 tokens, and it has the same amount of competitive crystals. Again, it guarantees 400 tokens. So whatever is in that chest, right? Whatever is in this chest, you get it for free, and you have 50 tokens left over to grab some emblem enhancement kits or whatever you want to do, right? Grab a few million gold. That's nutty, bro. That's nutty. Wow. I feel like they've really whoever's doing the marketing for this game, like the in-game marketing, the sort of like the shop sales, they're dialed in, bro. Whoever's doing the shop sales right now is dialed the fuck in, and they're crushing it, bro. I have never, like, besides Anniversary and Black Friday, right? Besides that time, this is the most pressure I've felt to spend, where I'm like, man, there's so many good deals. Like, I still haven't bought that custom gear one, the second one. I still haven't bought it. I'm still looking at this one. I'm still fingering this one to see if I want to get this one because it's a competitive amount of Carbo and Soul of Fountain. Bro, and then they're dropping these new sales, man. What the bro, they're cooking my credit card right now. It's crazy. So yeah, just be aware of that, guys. Don't overspend. But yeah, if you do feel the pressure, you're not alone. I absolutely feel it as well. But yeah, it seems like we're going to be getting Gwenpool next week on the 20th or the 21st. And then we're going to be seeing sneak peeks for an update that either drops on the 27th, 28th, or September 3rd, September 4th. So yeah. We basically have, in the next 3 weeks, there are going to be 2 updates, essentially, guaranteed. Although one of them is very small. It's presumably just going to be Gwenpool, because usually the 3rd update only is 1 character. If they do like a 6-week thing, it's just 1 character, like when it was just Spider-Gwen Tier 4. But who knows? Maybe they'll throw somebody in for Tier 3, or they'll throw in some Transcendent characters to shave down that list of Tier 2 characters. Anyways, hit me up in the comments down below. Let me know what you think of all this information and news. Thank you so much for watching the video. Smash the like button if you enjoyed the content, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.